Alright, I guess I'll just record and upload it later.
It done.
Okay, so that was weird.
Mm-hmm.
So now heading to Heron's Loft so that I can finish a bunch of side quests I have.
I'm really curious. When did it cut us off? Let me check.
I am recording, by the way, so it's
Okay.
if your thing, you know,
If my what?
if your audio cuts in, like, from your laptop, then you know.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I'll just mute myself then.
I really don't know why you don't have a pair of earbuds. They're like $10, dude.
Don't forget to come see me at the older church, Alex.
State your business.
Just going for a walk.
You scoping the place? Working for Sid Black, maybe?
Never heard of him.
He owes Miss Sachs some money. We're keeping his jet until he pays up. Last thing we need is some stranger casing the landing pad.
Can I talk to Miss Sack?
What for?
Maybe I can help her get Mr. Black to pay.
You better not be feeding me a line.
You wouldn't fall for something like that.
I guess you're right. Through this door, take the hallway to the elevator at the other end. It's busted, so you'll have to climb the ladder in the shaft to the top floor. Miss Sachs' office is up there.
Okay.
Remember,
I
stay
found
off
the last thing I said on
Got it.
stream was,
Don't forget to come see me at the older church.
ah, shoot, I
Alex.
just forgot
The
what it
landing
was.
pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they've seized Sid Black's Harrier, probably as payment for phony debts.
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already has the zoning lockdown for all of Upper Seattle and can keep me out. He has to play like a mafia.
But yeah,
boss
now
and people
my,
harass
like,
me.
complete train
Well, I
of
won't
thought
be
is just now
intimidated, I won't.
gone.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
If he wants to peddle his overpriced peculinos
So,
down there, let him.
how's
I
your
deserve a
day
shot
been?
those babyface executives uptown.
Been good.
What I need is a hacker.
Yeah.
Someone
Good,
to break into the
good.
Civic manager's computer at the WTO terminal and approve my zoning petition. Business is good down here. I've
So,
worked
did
anywhere
I
to stay.
mention that I
Sounds like a
watched
risky operation,
the
but I
entire
take it you can afford to hire
first phase of the
Well,
MCU?
I'd make it worth a certain someone's while, that's for sure. Why do you ask?
'Cause that's a
Know
thing
anything
that
about
happened.
Government databases?
Maybe I'll check back with you later tonight.
Don't forget to come
Yeah,
see
with
me at
that
the
done,
older
I
church,
can
Alex.
officially, like,
The landing
move
pad
on
is run by
to
a local smuggler, Sophia Sack.
bigger
Looks
and
like they've
better
seized Sid Black's
things
Harrier, probably as
in
payment
my
for phony debts.
binge list.
It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
One thing I hate about the future of Deus Ex is that everybody eats soy.
I know a friend who is allergic to soy.
Yeah. Well, it's like so there's not a whole lot of like agriculture land left because the
Mm-hmm.
world is so like built.
Yeah.
And so like soy is like the last thing that they can really grow anywhere. So there's just an overabundance of soy and nothing else, so they just make a shit ton of soy food.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Our love affair with the bean, the legend. One day, Caldi found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green-leafed shrub with bright red berries. After trying them himself, he discovered their powerful, stimulating effect. Monks at a local monastery soon began relying on the berries' effects to stay awake during extended hours of prayer, and so coffee was born. That is a book you can read in this game.
Fantastic.
I'm pretty sure that is the real origin of coffee.
I hope so. You trying to tell me that a video game could be lying to me? Oh, also, now having seen Point Break, I now get why Tony refers to Thor as Point Break.
Oh.
You know, at first I looked at him like, he doesn't look like Keanu Reeves. Oh.
Go on about your business. Hey, I was talking to you. Leave.
Which, again, like, that's another thing, is that, like, Point Break is, like, just a subtle, like, one-off joke in the Avengers, but then it pays off.
What do
Well,
I get if I bring him his
not
hat?
really pays off, but, like, it gets brought back in Thor
I
Ragnarok.
don't have any use for a half-pound of his flesh. Did you have some business to discuss?
It's like
I need a
little
pilot,
things
but
like that,
until
little
Sid settles his
details.
debt,
They're
I
just,
can't let him handle
they all
Project
make
Ragnarok.
this, like, cinematic universe feel real and lived in, and, like, there's actually a true progression of continuity in time.
Here's some money to cover the loss, provided I can hire him myself.
Very
But I
good.
digress.
I'll allow the jet to leave. Why do you need a pilot?
That's my business.
Well, fly with Sid all you want. The money gets back to me one way or another. He's a good pilot, especially for non-traditional jobs, if that's what you're after. It's worth a few extra credits for a good drop point.
Now I just need to find this Sid Black.
5 to 1, he's at the
You know, if I
crazy
just started
bar,
singing
trying to earn
Smooth
flying by
Criminal,
betting on the fights.
would your video get copyright
Yes.
strikes?
Seeker, but Order has
Nice.
many enemies, and often
I mean, not
unease
nice.
only prolongs a problem.
Far
You
from
can find
nice,
Sid
but I
Black
mean,
at the
like,
Grizzle Pit Bar
eh.
if you want to
What
give
the
him the
hell?
good news about his jet.
Now I can settle up with the Omar. They're my biggest client.
Because I was just humming the tune there, so...
It was
You may pass.
I know.
Oops. Is that gonna get you struck?
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Should we cut it out?
Oh, and now's not the good time to talk about that while I'm still recording.
Fair enough. Whatever, you can cut that out. No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, no. I don't really like talking about cutting stuff out on video because then that just gives more stuff to have to cut out.
True. True, true.
There we go.
What do we do with all
Sack
this
thing.
food?
Yeah, okay, since
right.
I'm recording now, I can probably share the game screen with you.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh, I
Leave it.
can knock Ram.
Wait, what?
I can knock First Blood off the list.
Oh, yeah.
Which brings us to 249. How very.
Greetings.
Hi.
Wait, are you saying hi back to the game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is for the dirty work. Like my brother Danny, cleans the pots to clean the floors up.
Oh shit, wrong. I wasn't clicked onto the game. Whoops. So, we're about to find out how well sharing the game with you, because whenever I go to a loading screen, it changes the application. So let's find out.
Oh, stream paused.
Okay, is it back?
No.
Okay.
Because like now it just took me out of the stream entirely, and
No.
now the stream is gone, and I can't continue watching it.
Is it back yet? Or no?
Nope.
Okay, so sharing this game will not work.
Okay, well, it was nice that you tried.
Yeah.
No active weapons in the Greasel pit. First, you gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
At least you tried.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate everything on your way out. You're clear to go in now.
So I know Point Break got a remake. It never got a sequel, right?
No.
How would you feel if they made a sequel?
I probably wouldn't watch it.
Yeah.
But what about the apartment?
I already picked up my
Especially
gear.
Your
since,
gear. You're leaving.
like, part of what made that movie so good was the dynamic between Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. And now that Patrick Swayze is dead, you know, I just don't think it would really be worth watching.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Hey,
weird to find movies these days that like actually stayed like standalone.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like Point Break, personally, I feel like that's a good standalone movie. I don't think that needs a sequel.
I think it's more common than not to find a movie that's a good standalone. It's just that every movie that's a good standalone gets a sequel now.
Yeah. Well, I should clarify. I'm talking about like older movies, like I'd say movies that predate the 2010s, possibly even the 2000s. Like obviously, to this day, we're still getting like standalone movies, but it also is a thing of like, well, how long? Like, give it like 20 years, maybe those standalone movies will get sequels.
Know what I'm saying?
Sorry. So how do I know which transgenic to bet on? They all look the same to me.
You work in a lab.
Because like,
Something like that.
what's a recent movie? We got Moonfall. There was the Moonfall movie. How long? Who knows if that'll get a sequel?
It is a sequel.
It
It's a
is?
part of the Disaster franchise. Yeah, Day the Earth Stood Still, The Day After Tomorrow, 2012. Yeah, it's all a part of that franchise.
Oh. Shit, I didn't even know that was a franchise.
Yeah, each one is a standalone film, but they're all connected by the fact that they're pieces of shit and they all cover disasters. And they're made by the same people.
Are you being sarcastic, and I'm just not picking up on it?
I'm being completely serious.
Oh, okay. Wait, huh?
My money's on Green Dragon.
Yeah, they're all made by the same people. And
Here you go. Name's Alex.
they're all
D for John.
Well, better get your butt.
Bad.
they're all dog shit.
Make your move, bug. That's it.
Huh. Didn't see that one coming.
Just hang in there, bug.
Did I just win or did I just lose? I just bet on a cockfight and I don't know why.
The lady can pick her gobs.
Oh, yeah, I won.
I think
Okay.
you owe me some money.
Save the attitude, D. The pit pays. Here you go. Double your money. House takes 10%.
Thanks.
Come back later tonight. Tina's bringing in the champ, Godzilla.
Thanks for the tip.
Okay. Looking for a specific guy.
Hey ladies,
Is this
listen
him?
up. Want to script some real cash? You look like the mercenary type.
Depends on what you mean by script.
Final match is 4-to-1 odds. Buy-in begins right after this fight, after which the odds stand, even if something happens to one trainer's lineup.
You want me to kill someone's Greasel?
Shh! I'm talking about the champ Godzilla. Follow me? She's still at Tina's pad in the Heron's Loft building near the Inclinator, apartment 22. I'll give you a bounty if that gob dies. Plus, you get to make bank on the 4-to-1 situation. Cool?
So I can go and kill a gob, which is what they're cockfighting here, and earn an extra 100 credits. Or I could not do that and just bet that that thing wins and win like 400 credits.
I'd say go for, I'd say bet. Gambling, man, just, why not?
Yeah. Why
I
not?
don't support gambling in any way. But I mean, hey, it's a video game. What do you really have to lose?
That's for sure.
That guy I'm supposed to meet, because I have to hire a pilot. He's supposed to be down here, but he's not. I have no idea where he is. That's why I'm down here, and it automatically pops up the gambling thing. I guess I'll go up and ask the bartender, because this is the basement of a bar.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in the
Is there a fight club going on down there?
No, it's the fucking, like, cockfighting between the little monster things.
It's a fight club. I knew it.
A new face. Interesting.
Be careful. Make sure Lou doesn't catch you.
Funny way to meet people.
I search every place I can. You're very close, but not quite the one I'm looking for.
Close to what?
Good to get a good sniff of Brad's pits while you're down
I'm
there.
a helicopter pilot. They're holding me captive, along with my chopper, at the WTO terminal in Upper Seattle.
Get it because his name's Brad Pitt.
How'd you get this call past WTO security?
That's not my joke. I stole that from Honest Trailers.
The hangar holding my vehicle is 00485. Get me out of here, and I'll fly you anywhere you want, free of charge.
I could use a pilot. I'll think about it.
Wait a minute. So, I can break out this pilot from WTO security in order to do a job for WTO security. That sounds stupid. No, I'm not doing it. Sure, it's free of charge, but this guy I'm going after is supposed to give me a really good landing zone. And I won't get in trouble with the people I'm working for.
Pit's downstairs. Want a tip? Bet on Green Dragon.
Here he is.
Well. An
Found him.
Enclave kid comes down to cruise the slums on Daddy's
Nice.
credit line. First time at sea level?
My parents are dead. They were in Chicago at the time of the attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just talking chuff. No offense.
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere. So, you're on your own? If you need a lift, I'm game. All you gotta do is bail out my jet and give me a little something for my trouble.
I paid your fine to Sophia Sack. You're free to pick up your jet from the landing pad.
Cracking good work. Then I'll
Sorry,
see you
my
later.
audio
You can
commentary
pay
is
me when
very
you're ready
off
to fly.
today. I just...
No, you're fine, bro.
For a pretty lady like
This
you,
is a game I'm
rate
actually, like,
minus 20%.
focusing on the game for, so it's like... I'm kind of having trouble keeping a conversation with someone else. I actually think
Yeah.
I was doing better at the conversation by myself, because I could just talk about the game.
Well then, yeah, just go ahead and do that.
I mean... We're at 30 minutes. I want to go for at least an hour, so...
Alright. Well, I mean, you could, like, try talking about the game and I could play off of that. Then again, I guess that is kind of what you've been doing with your vague comments of, like, this is a BS decision.
Yeah, no, like, why would you help somebody who's in trouble with the people you're working for to get a free ride to do a job for the people you just broke them out of? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
It wouldn't go over well, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I feel like I would just lose my job security.
Probably.
Ah, quick wax.
Oh, unrelated though. I saw they had Uncharted on DVD, and I considered buying it. The movie. Like, and part of me wonders, like, should I? Should I have?
Yeah. Go for
I
it.
probably should have.
If you-
Because, I mean,
if you
it
like
was
the
a-
movie, yeah.
Yeah, I like the movie. And plus, I mean, like, I own, like, 5 of the Uncharted games on DVD, or not DVD, on a disc.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
I
why
own,
not just...
I own them all on disc myself.
Yeah, so it's
my
like,
preferred method.
Yeah. I don't own Golden Abyss, but I don't think that's mainly out of the fact that I don't have a PS Vita.
Yeah.
They'll always need us for their dirty work.
So it's
I own a copy of Golden Abyss, but I don't have a Vita.
How would he get to work without
yeah. Oh,
I did have a Vita at one point though, but I got
Nice.
Golden Abyss after I got rid of my Vita.
ah,
Because well, my Vita stopped working, and so I was gonna get a new one, and I just haven't done it.
that's lame.
I'm waiting. I want the prices on them to go down because it's still like $300 for a decent one. And
Really?
the system's not even in production anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
I just fell and broke my legs.
Ouch. Walk it off.
Better be some loot. Yeah, that was worth that.
Also, as of today, we have 9 days until Stranger Things Season 4, or I guess I have 9 days until Stranger Things Season 4.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it, man. Actually, I have a watch party plan going, and that's weird, because I've never planned watch parties before, so this will be fun.
Yeah. You have a watch party for the whole season, or just the first episode?
It really depends. So, they're not releasing the whole season. What they're doing is they're releasing Volume 1 on Friday.
Yeah,
and
I hate
like,
that
next
bullshit.
Friday.
It's like Netflix either needs to just release it all at once or do the weekly thing.
Do it weekly. Yeah. Personally, I think it would be better to do it weekly, but that's just me.
No, I agree. It is way better to do it weekly.
Yeah, because you actually get... Like, I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation specifically about Stranger Things, was that, like...
It was specifically about Netflix. It was while we were watching Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, watching the episodes, watching the episodes in one go just made it feel like a glorified movie in which I thought about, like, all the crucial parts that I had seen. But then when you actually sit down and watch, like, an episode and you, like, go do something else, you actually sit down and you think about each, like, everything that you saw in the episode.
Hey there.
But how my watch party is currently planning, it's weird. So there's confirmed to be 9 episodes, and if they're splitting it into 2 volumes, I'd say there's either going to be 4 or 5 episodes in the first volume. And so theoretically, our goal is to try and get through as many episodes as possible.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we'll be able to do 5 episodes, because, like, if each episode were, like, 55 to an hour long, like, yeah, that seems possible. Except they've been saying that these episodes are apparently going to be longer. And so, how much is longer? Is that, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours? And then that's gonna really depend on, like, how much we're able to get through.
Yeah, and then there's the problem of, so the problem with a lot of Netflix shows, at least in my opinion, is that single episodes don't really stand on their own.
Yeah. I absolutely.
Like, you have to watch the whole season to understand what happens in episode 1. It's just stupid to me. It's like...
Yeah. And I completely agree with that, because, like...
Sorry, the inclinator is closed until we can get this toxic spill.
Somebody explained it to me so well, like, when watching Avatar The Last Airbender, like, what made that show, like, specifically the first volume of Avatar, the first book of Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Is that, like, each of those episodes were basically standalone, sure, it helped to give context for, like, not even that, really. Book 2, it helped to have context, but even then, I feel like a lot of Book 2's episodes were very standalone.
Yeah.
And that's why Avatar is so beloved, is because, like, you could basically tune in any episode and get the basic plot, but it helped and was made better if you had seen the rest of the show.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's kind of the way shows should be. Each episode should be able to stand on its own.
That's the way that a lot of early animes worked, was that each episode was sort of like its own thing, but there was brief like plot relevant things that would happen, and then like the last 3 or 4 episodes of the season would just be a big story arc that just covered a whole bunch. And nowadays, a lot of animes have the same problem that Netflix has, where it's like you have to watch the whole season to understand what's going on.
That is something I noticed, but that feels very specific to anime and, like, Netflix, because I'm realizing, like, a lot of shows still do that. They still do the serialized format.
Yeah. No, Stranger New Worlds is doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Which is a return to form for Star Trek.
Yeah.
Like my brother Dan, he cleans the pots and clean the floors up there. How would he get to work without the inclinator?
Shoot, there was something I was gonna look up, but I don't remember what it was. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Oh. Alright, now that giant lizard is dead. Don't have
Slay
much
the
ammo
beast.
left, though. Switch to my energy blade. Oh shit. Nope, 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 that is not powerful enough for that thing.
Abort, abort, abort.
Yeah. Bill.
I'm Ghost. Gotta look after my own, know what I mean?
Oh, right. I remember now. I was going to look at my next week's schedule.
Shit. Shit, I don't even have ammo for that. Kidding me? Okay, now that one's dead. Fuck. Wow, those are a lot of skulls. Pelvis. Another energy blade. Credits. Ooh, a spider bomb. Take that. More credits. I'll take that. A dead Omar protector. Which those are one of the bad guys.
Ah.
They're the people that want to bring about the end of the world.
Ah. Wait, didn't you have the option to join them?
Yep. Which I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I swear to God, if I get arrested for defending myself from fucking lizards, I'm gonna shoot somebody.
Now, out of context...
Well, I just found ammunition in the dumpster. Oh, there's that.
Nice, nice.
Don't
you throw away ammunition in the futuristic world?
Yeah, one thing that sucks about this game is that ammo is universal. So it's like, the ammo for my sniper rifle is the same as the ammo for my handgun. But if I use my sniper rifle, it uses up more ammunition than my handgun.
Gotcha.
It's really annoying. Oh, wrong button. Huh. Oh. I need, like, a grenade to finish this side quest, but I just can't find one. And it's weird because at the beginning of the game I found like a dozen of them back to back.
Dang.
I've just used them because they're so useful.
I bet.
You've never looked into Deus Ex or anything, have you?
I have not.
So, this is a franchise about government conspiracy and stuff. So...
It also predicted 9/11.
Yes. It did. It predicted 9/11, it predicted COVID.
Yeah, that's another one.
It also, predicted, so Elon Musk actually has a neural interface thing he's been working on, where, like, you know, you can take phone calls inside your head.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's like a little augmentation that you put on your brain. And, yeah, so the game predicted that as well. Yeah, predicted a lot of stuff.
Miss Sack thanks you. You in love with the guy or something?
Need to get to the helipad, but... Why am I climbing up this ladder so slow? What the hell? Like, for real, like, earlier I was climbing this ladder like it was nothing, and now it's like a crawl.
Maybe you're tired.
There's no stamina.
Maybe you're tired. I don't know, man. Maybe you're drunk.
No, why would my character be drunk?
There's no way Sack's making this kind of money.
I mean, what's in the air of the future? We don't know.
I got your jetpack. Isn't that good enough?
I gotta at least break even if I'm on a burn fuel. That rate includes covert placement, curb drops, hostile pickups. The flies charge unless McDonald's...
When's the last time you saw your character drink something?
No worries, Ann, but fair warning, don't expect a ride back to...
Take me to the Mako Ballistics.
I'm so glad I had enough money for that. Whew, okay. So, we're now heading out of Seattle to a ballistics factory.
Naturally.
Then I believe the next spot on the location list is Hong Kong after this ballistics factory.
See, I drop my birds on the curb. You're on the roof of the
Which is a repeat location in 3 Deus Ex
You're on
games.
the ground. Good. Now get inside the main complex. Expect heavy security around the perimeter, including automated surveillance and armed guards. Your
No,
assignment will be to locate the prototype
I
of the
recommend,
techno-funded
so you can
program so that my
play
team can
any
upload a
of them
schematic.
without really
More later.
playing the prior one. And I highly recommend you check out Mankind Divided. It's on PS4.
That ain't right.
Which is my favorite one in the series.
Okay.
It's also the last one.
Ah.
But so Human Revolution is the third game, but it takes place before the first game. Mankind Divided is the sequel to that. But there's a opening video that you can watch called Jensen's Stories, and it tells you all of it's like a 15-minute rundown of everything that happened in Human Revolution and its DLCs, and basically tells you everything you need to know to understand Mankind Divided.
Gotcha.
And then but I found out, though, since I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but since IDOS got bought out, I forget who it was that bought them. Whoever it was that bought them now owns IDOS and all of their franchises. So that's Tomb Raider, Thief, Deus Ex, Legacy of Kain. Like, so many classic franchises are now owned by this studio, and they announced a new one for each of them. So
yeah,
we're finally gonna get that finale to Deus Ex, because the
was
current run of games was going to be a trilogy. What were you saying?
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I remember, like, a big thing about Deus Ex is that, like, people have been wanting a finale to it forever.
Yeah. Just because, so the last game ends on a cliffhanger. So it's like,
yep, that'll do it.
You know, and so we still haven't gotten to JC Denton, who is the main character of the first game. He still hasn't been created yet in the current games. So it's like we need, because the theory right now is that the character of the current games, because he takes to augmentations very easily. There's this chemical called neuropazine, and it's to help your body accept augmentations. He doesn't need that because his body naturally accepts them. So the theory is that he is sort of he gets captured, and he's used as the source for a clone, and that clone becomes JC Denton. And I tend to agree with that theory. I think that makes a lot of sense for where the story was going.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I hope that the next game is an actual continuation and not another reboot.
Oh, it better be, because if you do that after all this time, you will piss off so many people.
Legacy of Kain, I get if it's gonna be a reboot, because Legacy of Kain hasn't had a game in 20 years. I think the last game was in like 2003. So it's like, it's been forever. You know, that one makes total sense for it to be a reboot. And plus, a couple of the original cast members that were like really important cast members are dead. So, you know, it just makes sense to start that franchise over. Tomb Raider, honestly, I don't need another Tomb Raider game in my life. Tomb Raider got supplanted by Uncharted for me, and I've really never looked back.
Yeah.
And Tomb Raider has just, the last 3 games, just tried to emulate Uncharted to no success. And then Thief, I'm really excited for. That's my favorite franchise they own, actually.
Yeah.
Because I love stealth games. So Thief, please be good. But yeah. They own another franchise. I forget what it is, though.
Oh.
Daikatana. That's it. The world's worst first-person shooter.
Oh.
Said worst, not first.
I know.
Yeah.
I just didn't think there was such a title.
Now, even the guy who made it admitted that it's probably the worst thing he's made.
Yeah. That checks out.
Dr. Patton, please report to the ballistics lab. Dr. Patton, please report to the ballistics lab.
Okay.
Huh? Hello? There's a guard on duty here, you know. We've got trouble.
You know what? I think I'm actually going to call that a video here, and save the game, and then I'll do the ballistics next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta, what are you doing?
I'm attacking a Metal Gear. Goku, turn off all pain inhibitors.
But Vegeta, I don't care. Do it. All right. Could you give me a warning? I thought you could handle it. No.
Turn it back on. Sorry, I've got a cooldown. Oh man.
I love Metal Gear Rising with a passion.
To all the nobody watching because this is a recording because the stream crashed. Good night.